Hello and welcome. On this edition of Eyewitness Report, two unfortunate events occur within a week in Calabar. Flames tear through the Akim timber market and gas explosion from a gas station rocks a nearby community, leaving many injured. We'll find out what went wrong and how these sad situations could be averted in the future. Also, a long-awaited breakthrough after years of hardship. Motorists in Okeogun, Oyo State, experience relief as the federal government moves in to fix bad portions of roads in the area. From profound setback to hope. Three major stories, one conversation. Stay tuned for details. I am Yomi Otaigbe. We begin from Cross River State. The occurrence of back-to-back unfortunate events is raising fresh concerns about safety and emergency response in the state as devastating fire swept through the Akim timber market in Calabar, destroying goods worth millions of naira and leaving traders counting heavy losses. The tragedy comes barely a week after a gas explosion rocked another part of the state's capital, injuring some residents.
Eyewitness footage captures traders making frantic efforts to salvage their goods as a raging fire tore through sections of the Akim timber market in Calabar, forcing many to watch helplessly while awaiting the arrival of emergency responders.
Up that side, no go penetrate. Hey, wall down the fall. Police dey sleep.
What was once a bustling commercial hub quickly turned into a scene of devastation as the fire spread rapidly through wooden structures and other highly flammable materials. By morning, traders were left counting heavy losses in one of Calabar's busiest markets, known for timber, furniture and building materials.
What I lost is more than 80 million naira. The door that I used to produce doors and keep here. I have my shop at Lemna filling station, opposite Northwest filling station, that upstairs. That upstairs, you see the sample of doors were loose from this place. That's my showroom. And some of the doors, you cannot cut the money today and deliver it tomorrow. I used to produce it and keep in order to satisfy my customers. Right now, I don't know where to start. What I lost here, what I lose from this place, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know where to start. Right now, I don't have even 1 naira in my account. Even my second to the last daughter, he went to law school 2 weeks ago. I didn't have money. I tell her that, okay, go. Whatever things I can do, I will send you something. Right now, I believe waiting happen here. Waiting happen here, she will equally affected because right now I don't know where I can get money to send to her. So I needed a help from left and right. I needed a help from left and right. I don't know. I pray to God to help me find somebody that is ready to help me. Because I'm useless. I'm coverless. I don't have 1 naira at home, dollars in the bank. I don't have. The property I have here is my capital, is my bank, is my even it is now a finished payment. The money that I borrow from somebody to do the production. I finished the payment about 2 months ago, thinking that the remaining one will be my own. I don't know that I will going to lose everything. I don't know.
My brother, we just woke and then we left in the evening, only to hear a call that fire has entered my place and the whole timber market. So as I come this morning, my shops, my wood, in fact everything I have to eat for, it has all gone. I have nothing left. See the whole of my shop here. The roof, everything, the furniture that I put here, my machines, my timbers, all has gone. I just left I alone with my family and I don't know what to do again. Please, if there is a help that people can assist us, just come to our aid because we left with nothing again in this hard time. Please.
Eyewitnesses blame the scale of destruction on the delayed response of the fire service, raising concerns over emergency preparedness in the area.
I'm working at timber market as a carpenter. One of my colleagues called me, say light enter our place. I asked my friend what and what. They say he has burned everything. So that yesterday around that 10 o'clock, I rushed down here. I see everybody. I come and see I cannot know my place again. And I see the fire way enter this place. I used to ask of what of these people fire service. They said there's no fire service. So that's why we try to help ourselves. Break this side because we wanted to enter this side. We used something and hit and break this side for light to enter this side. But by that, all from here down, light has burned it. We did not remove anything, even pin. And you can see, one of us, just by he has burned it.
More than 30 machines here
This is my shade. It was around 9 o'clock when I received a call from a friend that fire entered the market. I don't know the cost, but all I can come and see is that the whole place, my shop, the things I had, my paint, I'm a furniture spray painter, my shop, my paints, the things I bought, the antique chairs I did, and the furniture. In fact, the whole thing is down. You cannot remove anything, a pin, everything is gone. So the only thing I'm seeing is just maybe the roof, that's all. Everything is down. So I want the government to help us. If there's any way government can come to our aid, at least try to help us do 1 or 2 things, and they will be glad, please.
Around 7 p.m. I was in the house. I've already closed from my workplace when I received a call from someone from the barrack that is close to the timber market had called me and informed me that fire has entered timber market. Before I could rush to see if I can rescue my items, it has already consumed a lot of things. And it's happened, the things start around my shade. And the time I'm telling you now, what I'm telling you now is, I don't even know how I will start, because the goods I was producing, I was producing 30 block doors, and I bought a lot of wood, more than 2 million naira, and my 2 generators that I've been using to work, the fire has consumed my circular saw, my filing machine, and a lot of wood that I wanted to produce more doors. Fire has already consumed. So in fact, I don't even know what is I'm down. Well, if I beckon on them, if they can see how they can compensate me.
The incident comes just days after a gas explosion at a filling station along Edibedibe Road in Calabar South, which also left a trail of destruction. The fire, which raged for hours before being contained, spread to nearby residential buildings, injuring several residents and destroying property.
No fire service, no water board.
I was in my veranda sitting down with the guests. Before I could know, I heard a very loud noise. So I now said that this noise is too much. I now called all my children. I asked them to come outside. Immediately I asked them to come outside. I now heard a flame of fire. The next thing, we now ran outside, and all my properties was outside because I was doing the cleanup. Just feel I should do cleanup. So while bringing it outside, the whole thing started. So when we ran outside, the explosion now occurred, and now burned my wife, and burned me all over my back. There's a wound all over my back. So that's what is happening, and also my neighbors everywhere. The whole house is down. It's not just one compound, the whole place is down.
I just came to help. I don't know what caused the fire. So we are just street diggers. I just came to help. Since we tried calling fire service and they were not picking up, none of them showed up. So the street boys just decided to help quench the fire. And as you can see, everywhere is okay now. We have done our best and we leave the rest to God.
Some victims have since been discharged, while others continue to receive treatment at the University of Calabar Teaching Hospital.
They have come from a gas explosion a few hours ago that took place somewhere in Calabar South. A gas station, a gas outlet located within a residential complex. And that is where we have this level of injuries and we have this number of people. A total number of 51 persons are involved with different categories of burns. They've been triaged. The very severe ones are having surgical debridement right now.
Cross River State Governor Basi Otu led officials on an on-the-spot assessment, commiserating with victims and raising concerns over the proximity of gas facilities to residential areas.
What I've seen here is shocking. It's a huge, huge, huge damage. I know very well this kind of facility should not be in a residential area, but unfortunately this one is here. I believe that things have to be done to safeguard this kind of occurrences the next time. But we have several casualties now in the hospital, and we also have people's houses that are damaged. I think government is going to do something about it very quickly. We will take care. In fact, we are saying free medical treatment for all those who have had issues here, and then we will look at issues of compensation to see how people can get back to their lives as quickly as possible.
As residents count their losses, the twin incidents have renewed calls for stricter regulation on the siting of gas stations within residential neighborhoods, alongside urgent investment in rapid response emergency services to prevent future disasters and safeguard lives and property.
Welcome back. In Oyo State, there's a measure of relief for motorists and commuters in the Okiegun axis as the deplorable road infrastructure in the area finally begins to receive attention. The Federal Road Maintenance Agency, FEMA, has commenced work on some of the worst hit areas.
Rehabilitation work is underway on failed sections of federal roads across Okiegun axis, with about 2 kilometers already covered between Kishi, Aguare, and Saki. The road, constructed over 4 decades ago, has suffered years of neglect, leaving motorists and residents to contend with deteriorating conditions. Earlier interventions efforts were reportedly stalled due to security concerns in the area, but work has now resumed under a direct labor arrangement.
Aguare axis spanned from Isheyin. The total kilometer is about 306 kilometers of road. The section we are repairing currently is about 268 kilometers. And our own work, we only cover approximately 2 kilometers that we are currently repairing. It's also a sectional repair. The major challenges we have here was an issue with the washouts. We never envisaged it before, but while we are doing the site clearing, we noticed that a section of that road has been washed out, which we are currently attending to. But we have started the asphalting work right from the rear, from the starting point at kilometer 268, and we are moving in Shaki. This project is under Shukuk, and government is committed in making sure that all the areas where farm produce is coming from Oyo State are made motorable for the common people. And you see that the economy of even Oyo State majorly lies on the agricultural produce that comes from all these Okeogun areas, Shaki, Isheyin. They are very found in yam cultivation, yam flour, iron ore, like all these coal pots and all the rest that they made there. So I would say that this is more or less one of the economic bone of Oyo State.
Residents and commuters say the ongoing rehabilitation will help reduce accidents and ease the movement of goods, particularly agricultural produce transported to markets within and outside the region.
We appreciate you. We appreciate the government for this wonderful project, for giving us this opportunity. That because before your intervention, this road is nothing to write home about. But today is feasible to the blind that the federal government has assisted us in rehabilitating the road and making it a motorable one once again. We pray that may FEMA continue to succeed. May federal government continue to excel in their endeavor.
Well, we're having a series of the problem, bad road before Soro Tande, and after Soro as well. But we even prefer that place than this place. So we are using this million towards the federal government, if they can even come to our rescue over there, because there is a lot of atrocity that is being committed, you understand, through the bad road in that place. We need to commend the government because they are trying, you understand. If they did not even do it, we have nothing to do for them. But they are trying. But we are just urging them, if they can even do more.
Officials of the Federal Road Maintenance Agency say the intervention is part of efforts to restore critical road infrastructure and improve connectivity across the zone.
I'm satisfied with the level of work done so far, and it's part of the effort of the FEMA, the management, to actually deliver a mandate of making all roads motorable. This is Aguare to Shaki Road, and we have decided to intervene here because of the sectional failures, and motorists have actually been happy about it. So we have intervened on this project, and we have another project that is between Ogumosho and Ibeti, which we're waiting for the contractors to report and commence work. But as you can see, this project is almost completed, and I want to commend the Oyo State FRME and his team for a job well done. We have been able to recover about 1.7 kilometers, because we're doing it in sections. And so when you add it up of various widths, we have covered about 1.7 kilometers. Like we saw, part of what we have not done on this road is drainage. And so I've told the FRME to make a proposal to actually do a trapezoidal drain so as to sustain the level of the work we have done and protect it.
While residents welcome the intervention, they are calling on sustained maintenance and expanded rehabilitation across Okeogun corridor to ensure long-term road safety, boost agricultural trade, and support economic activities in the region.